Hi Earth Signs, this is Amanda from Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do your December monthly reading. So this is going out to all the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn out there. And it doesn't matter if it's your sun sign, or if it's your moon sign, or if it's your rising sign. It may resonate with you if you have Earth in your chart. So instead of doing the pick a cards this month, I decided to do just an 8-card spread, 8 cards from 8 different decks. Some are oracle decks and some are tarot decks. And I picked the same decks for, I already did the water signs, and they had the same cards. Well, not the same cards, but the same decks. So that's just the way that I felt like doing it this month. Let me know down in the comments if you would rather have the pick a card readings for your monthly readings, and I can go back to that. I like to switch it back and forth, break up the monotony of the same thing all the time. So let me show you your cards and then we will begin. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see all 8 of those cards. So like I said, I picked the same decks that I used for the water sign reading. Okay, so let's get started over here. We've got the Zombie Tarot. This is the first one. Let's look what you got. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords. So this is an air energy. It could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The sign that goes with this card is Aquarius, so that could resonate with you, but like I said, it could be another air sign. But the keywords are brave, ego, lacking emotions. So this could be someone that you're dealing with this month. The story that goes with this, the zombie deck, there's a story, you know, it's the zombie apocalypse. It's saying that you know, this is the warrior in the tarot, and he rushes in. He doesn't worry about the details. You know, he's in his tank here, and, you know, there's going to be a few innocent bystanders that are going to get crushed in the process. But he doesn't care. You know, he kind of can be a little bit arrogant, a little bit boastful, even a little bit narcissistic. He really doesn't care about these other people that he's bulldozing over. You know, he's into, you know, what he wants and what he's gonna do. You know, no one's gonna stop him. He's very enthusiastic for getting the job done, and he could leave you a little bit breathless. And don't be surprised if you're the one cleaning up the carnage from, you know, what's happened here. So it could be, you know, someone in your life that's like that. You know, they're very egotistical. They don't really show a lot of emotion, and they're gonna rush in there. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna bulldoze over people in the process, but they will get the job done. But you may have to clean up the carnage is what this is saying. The next card that you have, this is the Oceanic deck. Okay, you got the 6 of Wands, and the keyword is success. So with this, it's about victory, rewards. It could be love proposals, or promotions, or, you know, just other people appreciating you, other people seeing that you're a shining light. It's having strength. You know, maybe you're getting special acknowledgments at work, or you're attending a presentation, and, you know, you're the key speaker. You know, everybody notices you. You may even get prizes, or there could be a financial reward that helps you in this celebration. So it's well-deserved success. It's saying that you are going to get victory. And like I said, it could be love proposals, or it could be promotions. It's getting recognized for your abilities, and you know, other people see you as a shining light. So definitely a good card. The next card that you have is from the Witch's Wisdom. Okay, and you got Embolic, and the keyword is awakening. So this marks the festival of the beginning of spring. You know, it's still celebrated some places in the country. It's most commonly held on February 1st. It's a time of cleansing. People light candles and burn fires, representing the return of the warmth and the increasing power of the sun. And you could find new doors opening for you, and what no longer serves you starts to fall away. It's you know, becoming truly alive and awakening to the truth within you. You know, maybe things have been stirring down inside you. They've been sleeping, and you know, they're gonna pop up. You're gonna have new ideas. You're gonna have new growth. You know, you're gonna have victory. You're definitely going to be awakening to your true self. Other people are going to be recognizing you and with your abilities, and they're going to be celebrating you. And this could be, you know, coming up in the period of this symbolic festival, which is held, you know, February 1st. So coming up here, you could be having a lot of growth and, you know, getting rewards for it. Okay, and the next card that you have, this is from the Gypsy Fortune cards. Okay, the water signs also got this card in their reading. So this is the heart. However, the water signs had this card in reverse, and you guys have this upright. So this is really good to see this upright. It's listening to your heart. It's using your heart more than your head and your intellect. It's, you know, it's your true heart. What do you want? Who are you? What do you need? Who do you love? It's telling you it's time to extend your love and your caring towards others and dare to love and see that giving your love is truly a reward. Follow your heart, follow your path, the path that your heart wants you to, and you know, it could also be some feelings from the past stirred up, you know, when you were hurt, and there could be some sorrow that's involved. It could be, you know, this Knight of Swords. Maybe, you know, you were one of the people that got bulldozed over, and, you know, this person left you breathless, and, you know, they could have been a very narcissistic person, and, you know, there could still be some pain there, but I feel like you're going to follow your heart, and people are going to recognize you. You're going to have success. You're awakening to your true self, the true you down inside you. So this is a very, very good reading so far. Let's look at your next card. This is the Angels and Ancestors. The Moon, and it says, take note of intuitive messages. Okay, so this is telling you to use your intuition. It's saying that, you know, if the sun represents God, then the moon represents the goddess. So there's a lot of feminine energy with the moon, and the feminine energy represents receiving. And like I said, with the Six of Wands, you could be receiving something, some kind of financial reward, being recognized. You know, it could be donations. It could be some kind of reward coming in for you. And the moon is telling you to use your intuition. The moon offers you also understanding. It's a very feminine energy and understanding. It's saying not everything is as it seems, but you're going to be able to use your abilities to judge things. You're going to use your intuition. Your psychic energy is going to be very strong. And note any feelings that arise within you, because the angels are trying to send you messages, and you could feel them very strongly this month. If you feel something isn't real with someone, then follow your intuitions, and everything's going to be revealed. So it could be your intuition about a person that's been, you know, kind of cruel, they've been egotistical. Follow your intuition about that person, because it's saying that you're going to be able to judge things. You're going to know the truth in a situation. Maybe if you were hurt in a situation, you're going to know what's going on, because there's something that's still being hidden from you. Okay, so let's go to the next card. This is the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, and you got the Lovers card. So with this card, the sign that goes with this card is Gemini. That doesn't mean it has to be. But this card is obviously about love, romance, and emotional and spiritual union between two people. It's like a soulmate relationship. Any relationship associated with this card is going to be very powerful, very meaningful. Maybe, you know, in another lifetime, you guys loved each other, and you're coming back again to love each other in this lifetime. It's like it's meant to be. But we can't forget that this card used to be called the Choices card. They did change that, but it still could be relevant in your situation. Maybe you need to make up your mind, think carefully. Maybe there's two paths that you could go on, and you're going to need to use your intuition and reflect. You know, do you wonder, you know, are you doing the right thing? You know, where does your heart want you to go? Is it your home? Is it your job? Is it your relationship? Do they all reflect you and who you are? Do you sometimes wonder in one of those areas, you know, if you're on the right path? So this is all about following your heart, maybe a soulmate, following your heart. Maybe there is going to be, you know, some kind of proposal, because I did say with the Six of Wands, it could be a love proposal. You know, and it could be from someone in the past, someone that has been, you know, they haven't had emotions. They've been lacking emotions, and, you know, they didn't worry about your feelings, and it could be that they are coming back. Maybe they want to make an offer to you, and maybe there are some things that you're unaware of. You know, maybe you do know, maybe you do have some psychic abilities, and you do know what's going on with this person. Maybe you do know that they love you, and they're, you know, they're just hiding it. But it could come out. It could come out this month. Let's look at the next card. This is the Romance Angels. Retreat. Okay, so the water signs also got this card. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. So with this card, there are two meanings with this card. It's either spending time alone with yourself, or it's spending time alone with a partner. Maybe you've been confused by other people's advice, and it's time to disconnect so that you can get connected with your feelings, perhaps spending some time apart. You know, if you are in a commitment, and it's going to renew your feelings for each other. Maybe you're going to be able to take things to the next level. This is depicted as a, you know, a honeymoon, a wedding. So maybe, you know, taking some time apart from someone, and you come back together, and you know, they want to marry you. They do want to marry you, but right now is a time to meditate on your true feelings, your true intentions, your thoughts. You know, because maybe you're awakening to something. You know, it could take some time. It could be until the beginning of February before anything comes out and any new doors open for you. But I think they're going to. It might take some time. And there was the same thing with the water signs. There's going to be time that you need to take, you know, to maybe figure out which path you're meant to go on. Maybe there's some options. Maybe there's two people, you know, that love you, and you're unsure of which path you want to go down. Okay, and the final card, this is the Goddess Guidance. Una, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this goddess wants to tell you, don't worry. don't worry so much. Be slow and be steady in your progress. Instead of rushing into things, try to ease into them. You know, what's important to you. You need to figure out what's important to you. Maybe you need to nurture a relationship. You know, a relationship is a long-term commitment, and you can't rush it. You know, maybe you need to tell this person that you love them and you care about them and you're willing to stick by them through thick and thin. You know, devotion is not easy, but it's going to benefit you, and you'll feel good about yourself when you make time for relationships with others. You know, that truly counts in the long run. You know, that the only, you know, it's the only way to ensure that matters are going to be resolved and there's going to be healing. So, you know, take your time, don't rush, but realize what's important to you and nurture a relationship. If, you know, if you want to stick by them, you need to tell them that you love them and that you're going to stick by them through thick and thin. And like I said, being devoted to someone is not easy, but you really have to nurture it. You can't, you know, just brush everything under the rug, you know, because it's really not going to help. It's going to leave you, you know, maybe you still have some hurt about a past relationship, and you know, you do want that love, you do want to listen to your heart, but you just feel like you can't. But it's saying that easy does it. Don't rush. I feel like you do need time. You do need time to disconnect from the world and maybe think about it and think, you know, what do you want? Maybe you need to figure out what path should I go down, you know. And I feel like your intuition is really going to help you this month to know where to go next. So hopefully you liked your reading, Earth signs. Let me know down in the comments if that resonates with you. If it doesn't, then check out one of my other readings. And as always, you know, thank you so much for coming. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will get notified of my up and coming readings. So thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Bye-bye.